Good day, ladies and gentlecults. Today for our headcanon hoopla, we analyze what I'm sure has been bugging the fandom since day one.
Are Pinkie Pie and Applejack related or what?
Yeah, nobody's really bent on the idea, but it does make for an interesting case study in equestrian genealogy. Shut up. Anyway, I'll admit I think the clip from Fame and Misfortune may have been overblown. It's not really something that bugs us since the main six are considered honorary family members since Super Speedy Squeezy 5000. So the whole might be could be related thing was pretty overblown. Like the episode itself, basically. Enough stalling. Let's get this hoopla going. Hoopla! Now, I'll get this out of the way right now. I have no real concrete evidence that Pinkie Pie and Applejack are related. These are theories, so take it with a grain of salt. However, the method I do use is not as far-fetched. Ha ha ha. With this, we look at the idea of color theory, the idea of mixing colors and identifying color palettes. In a world of Technicolor ponies, color is everything, even in terms of families. Let's look at a few known families. For example, for Twilight's family, Twilight's immediate family. I'll allow it. For Twilight's family, they use a lot of cool colors, lots of blues and purples and whites. For Rarity's family, more cool colors like purple and white, and splashes of pastel pink between Sweetie Belle and her mother. Rainbow Dash's family, there's no question on the bloodline. Cool blues and non-traditional rainbow hair. Fluttershy's family has a mix of warm yellows and cool teal blues. But with those being mostly the only two color variations, it's not hard to distinguish the family resemblance. Now for our main attraction. Oh, very punny. For Applejack's family, it's vast. Probably the biggest family in the entire series. Majority of the family is made up of warm colors, a lot of reds, orange, and yellows. There's some green splashes here and there, including Granny Smith, but these colors are also based on the vast colors in different apples. Again, reds, yellows, oranges, and greens. And based on the color wheel, the shades of green you do see are still considered warm colors. And then we have Pinkie Pie's family, pretty much on the other end of the spectrum. With Pinkie Pie's family, a lot of cool colors like grays and blues resembling rocks. The only one that stands out would be the father igneous rock, whose shade is more on the warmer side. But you also have to take into consideration that the parents are related by blood, but are married. Of course, your parents would be a different variety of color palette. Hold the phone. It looks like we have a not-so-rock-colored pie relative in the mix of all of this gray. Now, I did have to do a little more digging in color theory since pink is made up of cool color white and warm color red. But after countless of comparing, I came up with the conclusion that I hate pink. What? It's never been my color, and I have to stare at it while writing so long that my head was hurting. But anyway, it's a cool color. Since red is on the warmer side and needed white to be lighter, it's seen as a cool color. So somehow it may not fit in with the rock-based color scheme of her family, but it still fits as another cool color to mix. So with just looking at color theory, there's not really a way to see how they can be related. But there's also looking at lineage. Both families are farmers, even if different types of farmers. And we've seen that Applejack does have distant relatives with the Oranges in Manhattan from the Cutie Mark Chronicles. They were pretty much the farthest thing from farmers. And we now know that Applejack's bloodline also extends to pears through her parents. Enough of the puns! No one will laugh. Yeah, nobody cares. We also know that Smoky Quartz and Igneous Rock were married through a shipping stone. I know it has another name, but it's a shipping stone nonetheless. And I did discover this little information. Igneous Rock's full name is Igneous Rock Pie, and Cloudy Quartz didn't give a last name. meaning in this case, she took on the Pye last name at marriage. I vaguely remember that shipping stone was talked about in Hearthbreakers. What was the conversation again?
Thou shalt love one another. And lo, it was so.
Hoo-wee, I got to look into this old-fangled choosing stone thing. Do you reckon it knows any apple farming hunks?
Indeed so.
Granny Smith asking about other apple farmer hunks. Wait, did they just imply that? No. They're southern. The apples are southern. They're not inbred. What's even the point of not shipping Big Mac and Marvel if they're just cousins? Is this even okay? Is this ship still alive? Okay, I think I'm over it now. So, in the end, Igneous did say the Paring Stone knew some apple farmers, so it's possible that down the line there was some interaction with apples within the Pie family. It's not concrete proof, but it is good inkling. Pony Sonic, where did we leave off again? Shut up. Anyway, it's hard to say whether or not Pinky and Applejack are related, at least by some long line of cousins, since there is a slight pattern of food-based characters who know each other, like how Hayseed Turniphead knew Rarity through a Ponyville function, and he was even seen at the Apple Family Reunion final photo. You also don't need to be a farmer necessarily to be related, since Babs and the Oranges are from the big city. I think from my research, there's not much concrete evidence since we were made to believe that 2 Earth ponies gave birth to a unicorn and a Pegasus, along with a color palette that's all over the place, and an explanation that was not clear no matter how many times you listened to it.
One of them twins a Pegasus, and the other one a unicorn.
Easy. My great-great-great-great-grandfather was a unicorn, and Cupcake's great-aunt's second cousin twice removed was a Pegasus. That makes sense, right?
I do find it a strange coincidence that during the magical mystery cure, we see Pinky switched with Applejack and not having a good time working on the farm, regardless of already having farm work under her belt from childhood. But I think at this point, if we've saved the world countless times, you're more than enough family to me. I'm Penny Wrights, and I think I might just abandon the Marble Mac ship forever after this.